Josh McCuistion of Soonerscoop.com here with Oklahoma defensive line offer Nigel Smith. Nigel, going through spring ball, is it sinking in? I mean, everything you do now, it's the last time you're going to do it. It's last spring ball of high school, all that stuff. Has that normalized yet, or is that still something you're getting used to?
It's normalized. Spring ball is not something I'm used to doing. This only our second year doing it, so it's not like I've been doing it my whole high school career. But I've definitely thought about it. It's more, this will be my last season, my last off-season stuff that I've been thinking about, and I kind of just accepted it. Just trying to get as much better as I can, and just dominate every day. Get these left tackles, these young guys better, and just hopefully lead my team.
At practice this morning, huge list of schools. I'm sure you're used to that by now, man. It's old hat with not just you, but obviously a really talented roster here at Melissa. What's it been like over the last few weeks? I mean, you put out a top 8. You released your official visits, I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So is it kind of a load off to start narrowing the field a little bit, knowing like, okay, I can the schools kind of know where I stand on things?
It really was kind of a load off my shoulders. I really hated to tell some of these schools that were right outside of that top 8. I want to go separate ways, and it really was hard just talking to like some schools about that. But it definitely is a load off my shoulders. I'm able to focus a little more. I mean, obviously those schools are still going to recruit me, and they still are. But I feel that it's been easier.
Okay. Now, kind of interesting timing. You had your top 8, and then you released your 6 officials. Now, does that mean you still might take a couple more officials since that door is kind of open to you now, or what's kind of your plan on how to handle that?
My OV season is really busy.
Mm-hmm.
Those schools that I got from my officials are they got to me really early.
Yeah.
And that's the reason I had to release those OVs because I'm taking one pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't want to release them after I take one,
Sure.
not let people know. But I would definitely love to take a visit down to Arkansas, down to Georgia, whether it be unofficial or official. I don't know how much time I'll have for an official visit. Every school only gets a couple, so probably end up being an unofficial and just get to go down there and enjoy my time.
The 5 of them, I think most people would have predicted: Texas, A&M, Oklahoma, Penn State, Ohio State. We've heard a lot of that talk.
Of course.
Rutgers is kind of the outlier, man. What is it that puts them on that list? That's kind of an unusual one.
Rutgers, they've been recruiting me since my freshman year. It's a real funny story, just how things went about, how they found me. But I have I have some family ties down there in Jersey. Love it down there. Love the campus. Coach Shiano, I mean, he had that program rolling before he left, and just now he's back trying to put it back together. And their school itself has changed a lot, and just respecting him and just the things he wants to do, because he does know a lot of the best things to do, and I think he will definitely turn around that program to be a top 25 powerhouse team like they were before he left.
Okay, we'll break it down into conference lines beyond that. Ohio State, Penn State. What are some things that kind of stick out to you about those two?
Ohio State, I mean, shoot, Coach LJ and Coach Knowles were literally here.
Yeah, sure.
For the second time. They came down already. Coach Knowles came down already, but shoot, to hear the whole practice, it was really awesome to see like 6 different D-line coaches from schools that everyone knows, like just here to watch me, recording me, things like that. But Ohio State, shoot, they have put guys in the league. They have a strong history of that. Their defense, I think I fit in really, really well. And I've earned Coach LJ has a lot of my respect with the things he's shown me, things he's taught me, and just a lot of those drills I do personally when I'm just working out are from him, from film he sent me, and things like that. So just off of him helping develop me now, I think he would help me in college a lot more. And then Penn State, Coach Barnes. A lot of those guys I heard from those players, they said Coach Scott was a great D-line coach, but Coach Barnes, the new head D-line coach, I mean, they talked about how he was helping develop them like he was the head D-line coach. So I have a lot of respect for him. He's been through that program. He knows what it's like. He's been through that defensive scheme, played in the league, and just he definitely knows the development aspect of things. Coach Franklin is just one of my favorite head coaches in all of college football, to be honest with you.
Okay.
The way he talks, he's down to earth, but when he's talking to his team, he is makes you want to go run through a brick wall. And then when he's just chilling, he's a real fun, kind guy. Talks a lot about just jokes a lot. light-skinned brothers got to stick together, things like that. And just that guy is awesome, really is.
3 kind of regional schools, obviously, that you have a lot of familiarity with: Oklahoma, Texas, and A&M. What is it that kind of put them on this list?
OU, I mean, obviously I've been down there a good amount of times, such an easy drive, kind of like A&M in Texas. Coach Bates and Coach Chavis were, again, putting guys in the league. One thing I really, really focus on is that development aspect. And I've seen the guys that they put in the league when they were at Clemson. Those guys that just got drafted this year were guys that they recruited and developed. So I've seen that they can do that, recruit guys, top talent, and develop them to stay top talent. I've seen them recruit guys that were low 3 stars, stuff like that, and then develop them to be second-round picks, things like that. And so I definitely look at that. Coach Chavis is another young guy. I feel that Coach Bates and Chavis fit together very, very well, and Coach Chavis being high energy and the young guy that he really does know well, D and Coach Bates being that just D-line coach, kind of more interior, but he oversees a lot of it as well, and he's a little bit older, really wise, almost always knows the right thing to say and things like that. And then just Coach Venables, I think he has put together a really good staff that with that SOUL program and just all the coaches that recruit very well and are good at developing relationships. And then Texas, I mean, you saw Coach Davis down here today. I've been down there a good amount of times. Trevor Gooseby, he's been recruiting me for, since he committed, he's been on it, trying to get me to go down there. And I really do enjoy it down in Texas. They have a real good young team, and Coach Stark is putting something great together. Texas A&M, I feel I fit into their defensive scheme better than a lot of colleges, just that strong side end position. And I feel they would use me very, very well. And just that, like Texas, they've put together a lot of young talent. And I love that campus. It's one of the more likable campuses that I've been to. And just Jimbo, Coach Durkin, all of them guys are really good guys as well.